Hello guys, welcome back to my reaction channel. Today we're going to be reacting to Goat Piece episode 246. Guys, the last episode, these shipwrights that are working for the government wrecked us, whooped us, sunned us, like they were sunning us, I'm sorry. And now they're just flexing on us. At this point, like, this is crazy. Their leader, Lucci, apparently has a final form that he hasn't even showed us. He hasn't even used, bruh. He whooped us without even using his final form. And now he's like, oh, since you're here, I might as well show you what I could have really done if I really wanted to kill you on the spot. And he turned into some big thing. I'm theorizing it might be a Zoan type because that's the only thing we saw that can actually turn you into a big creature. But then again, maybe not. Maybe he's Logia. But nah, he's not a Logia. I don't know, bro. But like I said at the ending of the last reaction, Luffy has no room to grow as a character. Like, not personality-wise, but with powers. Like, he's rubber. That's it. He can be a very good punching bag, but aside from that, like, if it's not NL, who's his, like, Luffy's his natural weakness, if it's not NL, then he's getting whooped. If it's any stronger character like Aokiji or these guys. So I can see how Luffy can be stronger. And Zoro is already pretty weaker than Luffy. I mean, not pretty weaker, but I would say Sanji and Zoro are kind of similar, and Luffy's a bit above them, but he just got whooped, so there's no hope. That being said, I ain't gonna applaud these that much. If you enjoy my reactions, feel free to share, subscribe, like, leave a comment, join the Discord, Patreon, support your boy, tell me you love me in the comments, like, let's go. Yeah, my man flexed on us. Yeah, he started becoming big. Yeah, I think that's a Zoan type. Yeah. He's turning into an animal. Yeah, that's a big ass cheetah, bro. Damn! What have they been feeding you in the government, bro? That's some leopard on steroids. No, that's crazy. I'm sorry. Like, my man just turned into a buff-ass leopard. I'm not gonna read the title. You guys told me it's full of spoilers. But, yeah, the mansion's burning and time is running out. And this man just flexed on us and turned into a freaking, level 2 cheetah, bro. What? But, I mean, is he really stronger in this form? Like, he's just an animal now, like... But okay, at least he showed us that you can be OP without even using your Devil Fruit power. So maybe Luffy can improve by improving his basics, right? Martial arts, maybe he can learn to become hard like these guys or fast like these guys, right? They're blaming us. Bro, this man getting up after 27 bullets and a finger to his chest, and he's still getting back up. But what is happening in One Piece? Yo, well, isn't Chopper Zoan type? If a Zoan type increases your aggression, or Chopper, why are you so nice, bro? What the hell? Okay, so they're not letting us burn away. They're gonna kick us. I'm sorry, this is a new form of power level. This man just split the building in half with an air kick. And Chopper just got demolished. It's always the friends, bro. The betrayal hits the most when it's your closest ones. Ooh. We do not share the sentiment. Yeah, but he's no match. Did he just pierce him? Oh, you're dead. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, he was not exaggerating. He's gonna land in Usopp's ship. He can do all those forms in this form too. And now he's even stronger, yeah. Yo, they're dismantling our crew, bro. My man sent him to the moon right now. I mean, Zoro should be fine. He can swim. We just hope Luffy doesn't land in water because he can't. Where's Sanji? They're not even showing Sanji. I'm oddly interested to see if Usopp's heard that Luffy just been pierced and he's probably dead. Zoro's done. Chopper's dead. Would he feel a certain way? Would he be like, what the hell? I have to go help my nakama? Or would he be, oh well, I left the crew on time? Like, what would his pussy ass do in this situation? Yo, she just drinking? Nah, this bitch crazy. He was kicked that hard. Yeah, he is dead. Okay, and like that guy Lucci already predicted that, and that's why he said nobody's gonna believe pirates, right? So that's why they didn't finish her off. They just messed her up, bro, which is crazy. They just pretty much messed up a girl, a helpless girl. Yeah, sure, she's a pirate, but still, man, come on. There were 5 of you, including the pigeon.
Frankie はお前の酒場にいたのか。だが麦わらを探しに飛び出した。なるほど。まったく何聞いてたんだよてめえは。要はお前麦わらに伝わりゃいいんだろ。俺じゃ伝わらねって言ってんだよ。
So I'm assuming Sanji's gonna be somewhere over here and he's gonna hear this and then he's gonna get involved with the Usopp Frankie situation, but that still doesn't change anything because Sanji's gonna get whooped. If Zoro and Luffy got whooped so badly, Sanji doesn't stand a chance. Oh, they're gonna question them. So that's interesting. They're siding on Usopp's side because they're like that too, because they were trained by that guy Tom, who was a shipbuilder, and he trained Iceberg and Frankie. I'm telling you, bro, this guy Frankie is gonna be our new shipwright. Either him or Polly, I'm calling it. Because he seems like that guy now. They're weird, definitely. Okay, then again, no, I don't think this guy Frankie is gonna be our new nakama because he has his own nakama. And if he feels so strongly like Usopp about a ship, he surely does about his nakama too. He has Aniki, right? He has his brothers and sisters apparently, and he's not gonna leave them behind to come with us. So it's definitely gonna be Polly. And Polly is even cooler. Like he has that aura about him. No. He wants to focus on the ship. Yeah, that was petty. Yep. So he's willing for bygones to be bygones. He's willing to put down the hatchet. He's willing to make up, kiss and make up. Very interesting. But when these guys from the government bust in here and kill all of them, will they really fight together? And Usopp has some words to say, definitely. But yeah, I think Usopp would definitely feel horrible knowing that our crew just got decimated. What?
裏町や岬なんかにいちゃひとたまりもねえよ。船もここに置いときゃ安心だ。
ありがとう。助かった。
バカ！いいんだ水くせ。
しかしそんな水害が毎年来るなんて大変じゃねえか。
今や水上都市と呼ばれるほど海に浸かっちまって歩道は全て水路に変わった。
正確に言えば水位が上がったというより島の地盤が沈んでいってるらしいんだわいな。
Yeah, just like Venice in Italy.
今ある町もどんどん住めなくなるんだわいな。
でもまあいざとなりゃ海列車でどっかに移り住んじまえばいいじゃねえか。
That's very interesting because the whole island sinking is similar to going Mary, right? Because she's sinking too, or he, right? So it's kind of interesting. And he just suggested, oh, you can just hop on a train and relocate. But we can say the same about going Mary. You can just buy a new ship, right? But he felt strongly against that. But now he's advising them to just go, just run away from your home. Like it's that simple.
そう言えるだろう。今ならな。だが海列車ができたのもほんの十数年前のことだ。それ以前は海を渡るってのはそう簡単なことじゃなかった。
そうだったのか。本当にすげえんだな海列車ってのは。
Indeed.
ウォーターセブンは生き返った。全ては海列車を生み出したトムという偉大な船大工のおかげなんだ。
Their sensei.
兄貴には俺からよろしく言っておく。
Yeah, these guys are getting pummeled left and right. They got pummeled again. To be continued is crazy. They're leaving me on a cliffhanger, bro. Okay, so they're coming for Frankie. Frankie just had a heart-to-heart with Usopp, showing us that he's not a bad guy. He's just a menace to society, like I said before. And he truly respects his sensei Tom, and I'm guessing Iceberg as well. Iceberg and Polly are left to burn in the mansion, and Nami was thrown out of the window. She's pretty banged up, but the shipwrights are gonna, I guess, save her in order to question her, so she's fine. Chopper's dead under that rubble. He saved Nami. Zoro's drowned in the sea, and Luffy, who knows where he landed. So this is crazy. This is honestly just surprising to me that we lost so horribly. This loss was even more horrible than against Crocodile, because Crocodile beat Luffy 3 times before Luffy eventually defeated him, right? So I guess this might be the same case here. Like, I don't know, but I don't see him leveling up to a point where he can rival these fools in such a short time. At least against Crocodile. Again, when you think about it, the only W's that Luffy took against powerful enemies is because he found a natural enemy for those opponents. Like against Crocodile, water. Against Enel, he was the natural enemy, rubber. But against these guys, they're like, this guy's a Zoan type. What are you gonna do? Like, find a girl leopard and make them mate? Like, what? How are you gonna defeat? I don't know, man. But I think my editor has some words for us, so let's go.
Man, a shit ton of things just happened over the past 3 or 4 episodes. First off, you thinking that Lucci was going to be our Nakama was something we all laughed at. The very idea is hilarious because as you
Hey, don't laugh at me, bro. It was a good assessment at that point in time. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's not nice. Like, my man looked cool. He had a talking pigeon. I can kind of see it because the pirates usually have a captain with a talking parrot. So I could kind of definitely see him as a Nakama. Like, that's reasonable. Like, don't laugh at me.
tell he's the main villain of this arc. So much for thinking that. Kaku and especially Kalifo were really damn good at pretending that they were loyal to Iceberg.
Yeah.
We also have to talk about Robin.
But I called her, the secretary. Go back on my reactions. She was sitting by his bed. She kind of looked sus to me, so I called it. I said she might actually be the one behind impersonating Robin. Of course, I was wrong about that, but still, I called it. She's sus. So you can't mock me on the one part and not give me credit on the other. Come on.
Conversation with Iceberg. So it's been revealed that Water 7 is where Pluton was at all along, not Arabasta. I actually love how they tie in that whole Arabasta plotline into this, instead of just leaving it behind forever in Arabasta. It turns out that it wasn't a desert country, but in the exact opposite place, a water city. That's funny. Robin is a survivor of something called the Ohara incident. Ohara is a place where Robin was at 20 years ago, and she has the same viewpoints that those Ohara citizens had. And those Ohara citizens are described as demons, just like how Iceberg said it. Lucci finding out that Frankie has the blueprints is concerning too, by the way.
Yeah!
Lucci has a Zoan devil fruit, and on top of that has Rokushiki abilities. Now, you may still be confused on what Rokushiki actually is, right?
Well, I'm assuming it's some sort of martial arts that he perfected to a point where he can whoop Luffy without even exercising his devil fruit ability, which he showed us pretty much by flexing, right? So yeah, I guess even Luffy can master that ability, and maybe that's a way for him to improve, because otherwise his devil fruit, it can't improve. I'm sorry.
Rokushiki means 6 styles, so I'll explain it. As you can tell by the name, there are 6 techniques. These 6 techniques are named as followed: Geppo, Soru, Tekkai, Rankyaku.
Tekkai is when they harden their bodies. One of those is when they're pretty fast, and the other one is like the attack, like the piercing thing, right? So those are 3. I'm assuming there's 3 more.
Kamiya, and Shigan. Now, I hope to Christ that you actually remember those damn names, but
yeah, Shigan is the one when he pokes you, like, on Facebook.
I really doubt it, but whatever. Let's start with Geppo.
Shut up.
Geppo means moon step. Geppo allows you to jump in midair by jumping on the air itself.
Okay, so when kicking air, okay. So that's how that guy leaped over the city, bro. I'm telling you, that was sus. As soon as I saw that, I was like, hey, yo, bro, this guy's broken.
It looks like stepping on the air to gain altitude, hence the name moon step. Next is Soru. Soru means shave. Soru allows the user to move at superhuman speeds. You can use this speed to dodge things quickly, obviously, and you can use this speed to obviously make your attacks hit faster, and as a result, make your attacks hit harder.
Yeah.
Then we have Tekkai. Tekkai means iron mass. Tekkai is like Soru, but instead of speed, it's for defense. As the name implies, you gain superhuman defense by condensing your muscles to the level of iron. Like with Soru, you can make your attacks pack more of a punch, although instead of packing more of a punch with speed, your muscles having the mass of iron makes the attacks pack more of a punch, which is how Blue No was able to defeat Tailstone with 1 punch. Next is Rankyaku, which means storm leg. Now, although I think everybody else translated it as Tempest Kick for some reason, but that aside, as both names imply, this Rokushiki technique allows the user to use a powerful leg attack. The attack is a very powerful projectile attack. It's basically a beam kick, really. That's the best way to summarize it. The kick is a very compressed blade of wind. So, I mean, that's all there is to it, really. Next up is Kamiya. Now, you can tell that this Rokushiki technique has the word Kami in it, so you may think that it has something to do with God, but no, it doesn't have anything to do with that. Kamiya means paper drawing. Kami can actually mean multiple things. It means God, it means paper, it means hair. You know, just like how the word asshole can mean a mean person, and it can refer to a literal asshole, you know, if you know what I'm saying, right?
Okay.
Anyhow, Kamiya allows
weird example
to limp their body, which gives you superhuman flexibility. Using Kamiya makes your body take on the characteristics of paper, hence the name paper drawing, right? Being in this paper-like...
Yeah, but all of them could use those moves. Does that mean that Robin can use these assassination moves too, bro? She perfected that on top of her devil fruit power? Nah, she broke it.
State also allows you to bend your body and even allows you to float on the wind. The last Rokushiki ability is Shigun, which means finger gun. This speaks for itself. You know, when using this technique, your finger becomes a weapon of destruction. Like a gun, you can pierce through your opponent's flesh at a very high speed, and the wound left is basically as large as a bullet wound. Just imagine combining Shigun with the speed of Soru and you have a super lethal attack. Mastering all 6 of these techniques makes you a Rokushiki master.
Crazy.
And they're insanely dangerous if you combine 2 of the Rokushiki techniques together. Luffy and Zoro weren't able to do shit to Lucci, by the way. Hell, Lucci was eating up Luffy's attacks for breakfast, lunch, and dinner before even transforming with his devil fruit. He just stood there. He used Tekkai to make his muscles as dense as iron and just let Luffy go to town without it even doing anything. So,
bro, say pause, bro. You can't say Luffy. He let Luffy go to town, bro. That's sus.
As you can see, the CP9 is incredibly formidable. Rokushiki, by the way, is something that anybody can learn. You actually don't need to eat some special kind of fruit, or you don't have to be born with anything special to learn
Luffy
Rokushiki.
Can learn it.
You just need disciplined training for that. See, the difference between pirates and government people is that pirates just get stronger as they go, while Marines and others working for the government get trained by higher-ups, you know, just like how Kobe is being trained by Vice Admiral Garp, you know?
Yeah.
I'll just say it, by the way, Luffy and Zoro are just way too weak at this point. I mean, Luffy got absolutely destroyed by Aokiji, was having a really tough time against Frankie, and now just got decimated by Lucci.
I said it, bro, and the only W's against strong opponents is like natural enemies, bro. Water against Crocodile, right? Rubber against Enel. I'm sorry, he weak as hell, man. Like, sure, he's strong against regular folk, but when you get a strong opponent that knows what he's doing, Luffy's father. And he has no room to grow with the rubber ability, bruh. He can only learn abilities like this. He better train like a marine, bruh, if he wants to be stronger.
If you think that Luffy needs a power-up at this point, I can totally see why. Too bad that they don't really have time to train, though, because of how Luffy really wants to go after Robin so desperately. And like I said, pirates mostly just get stronger as they go, so it seems unlikely for Luffy and the gang to actually get a training arc. This is looking really bad, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and the commercial break eye catchers also added the other characters, finally. For a long time, the commercial break only showed Luffy, but a few episodes ago, they added Chopper, Robin, and all the other characters, so yeah, that's pretty cool to see. But man,
I just fast forward through that shit, so I didn't notice.
TP9 hunting down Frankie now really sucks. To finish it off, there's a new ending here. It's an ending about going merry and all the memories we've had with it. The song is very emotional as well, so yeah. But this is it for me. See ya.
See ya. We're gonna skip the ending because I don't care about the ship. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Let's go. Let's see it. Let's see it. Don't cry. Let's see it. And against, like, in that Luffy versus Usopp fight, bro, did you notice the ship was crying? That was symbolic as hell, man. But yeah, interesting episode. We have no chance, no room to grow, no room to actually train, like my editor said. So who the hell is gonna defeat these fools? I'm guessing they did mention that the government headquarters is very close to this island. So maybe somehow they're gonna get Aokiji here and he's not gonna be okay with what this special division is doing, so maybe he's gonna kill them or stop them or some shit, or maybe they're gonna be called back by Aokiji because they're causing too much chaos and killing too many people. Maybe it's gonna be something along those lines. But Luffy and the others can't really do shit. I'm sorry, like, these guys are hella strong, and it just is what it is, bro. I don't see us defeating these fools, so we need help. We need a lot of help. But that being said, I ain't gonna prolong this that much. I really enjoyed this episode. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. And I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Love you. Enjoy. And bye.